What's happening, everybody? Here we are. Another Thursday night on the grind. Just checking this out real quick. Just checking down. Why is it not going through yet? Come on. I know we're live. I know we're here. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So let's kick tonight's show off with our advertisers. First up tonight is Hell's Speed Shop, hellspeedshop.com. Man, I'll tell you what, dude, I follow their pages and their groups and everything. Not only do they make the most awesome, flannels out there, they also have gotten into doing blankets, full size, seems like to me, king size bed or at least queen size mattress blankets. And these blankets match their shirts, same awesome artwork, same everything. Dude, you guys have to get over to hellspeedshop.com and check out everything they're doing. The hats, the t-shirts, the flannels, of course, now the blankets. I mean, their stuff is amazing. You need to go over to hellspeedshop.com and order you some apparel, man, some swag, good stuff. What's up, Mr. Davis? Check them out on all the social media platforms, man. Let them know that I sent you over there. See, you might get a discount. I don't know, maybe. But anyway, go check them out at hellspeedshop.com. Next up is our good buddy Jad over at Jade Affiliated. You need custom wheels? That's the end of it right there. You need custom wheels? They can do it. They even do one-off customs also. They make parts nowadays. They're doing all kinds of stuff. I personally am running the Walter White, the 23 fat tire. Killer wheel. Man, I just can't wait. I can't wait to get this bike done, get back in the wind, and just have it being cool as shit. Go to jadeaf.com, order you up some wheels, and check them out on all the social media platforms. Next up, American Drag Seats, americandragseats.com. You need a custom motorcycle seat, we got you covered. Doesn't matter. Harley Davidson aftermarket replacement seats, custom foam, custom shaping, custom everything, custom covers. You need a custom motorcycle seat, check out americandragseats.com. Get a hold of us, we'll take care of you. Check us out on all social media platforms as well. We can take care of you. Sorry, I got the frog in my throat. Next up, good buddy Daniel Roby and Jason Silman over at Urban Rides Magazine, Killer Magazine. Great promoter. He's headed to Daytona. Hell, he might be in Daytona right now for all I know. But I know they're headed there. There's got a lot of bike shows going on, a lot of stereo competitions going on. And Daniel Roby's going to be right in the middle of it. Check him out on Facebook, man. Check out all the lives that he's going to do. Keep you up to date with everything. Plus, get over there, get you a subscription to the magazine. It's a great magazine, man. Next up, good friends over at Hopkins-Design, hopkins-design.com. Man, you need websites. That's what you need. Go to hopkins-design.com. Great prices, great products, print, web, logos, photos, videos, anything you possibly could need. Earl at hopkins-design.com is what you need. And then last but definitely not least, Legacy Bike Works. Legacy Bike Works right here in Manville, Texas. Building a killer right now. Shh, don't tell nobody. Building a killer right now. Custom bagger builds, custom chopper builds, custom bobber builds, anything you could possibly need, we can do it for you. Audio work from Mild to Wild, builds Mild to Wild, air rides, center stands, big wheels, everything you could possibly want in the custom world of things. Check us out, Legacy Bike Works on Instagram and Facebook. So what's happening, everybody? Mr. Robert Davis is watching. John Lynch is watching. Oh, hell, I just moved out of it. What the hell did I do that for? Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry about that. So tonight's show is going to be a little tiny bit different as far as talking about motorcycles. We're not going to really be talking about motorcycles tonight. Tonight, what we're going to be talking about is basically in life. In life, you get to points where you're beat up. You don't have any more to give. You're tired, whether it's tired of your job, tired of your wife, tired of your life, tired of the work, the lack of work, or you just get kind of fed up with everything. I am personally in a current situation where I am just absolutely fed up. So tonight at church, and let me be clear for everybody, I'm not a perfect man. I cuss too much, I smoke, I don't drink, I don't do drugs or anything like that, but I'm not the perfect man, but I try. I try really hard. I try to be good to the people that are good to me. And hell, I even try to be good to the people that aren't good to me. I try to, forgive everybody the best I can. But I know sometimes in this world we get in our own heads and we just get to the point where we're beat up. It's when you're beat up and you're down and you're done and you're fed up with everything that's going on. You're fed up with how it's going, feeling like you're getting taken advantage of, whether it's your kindness that's being taken advantage of, your friendships being taken advantage of, your talents as far as, what you do for work is getting taken advantage of. Even being a man, being a father, being a husband, you just feel like you're getting taken advantage of, like they just don't get you. It's at those times right there where you really need to dig in and just realize you got more to give. You're just in a bad spot, and there's things that will change, and can you guys hear that fuzzing in the background? That's my neon sign up there going crazy. Give me 2 seconds. Well, I need to leave it on so it'll warm up. Let me turn it off real quick. All right. Well, it's just making too much noise. But anyway, so back to what I was saying is that, we all get to the point. What's up, Robert? Fossey? I don't know how to say your last name. So can you, is it like Foose? Is it Foss? Is it Fossey? Foosey? I don't understand. I apologize for that. But back to what I was saying is that we all get to that place. We all get to that point where it's just like, man, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. And then you want to, go beat somebody up, go, just rip into them. But you can't stop. You can't stop what you're doing. You can't stop. You got to persevere. You got to get through it. One of my good friends in this industry, as you all know, is Brian Barber, and I talk to that guy literally every day, sometimes 3 or 4 times a day. But here about a month ago, man, I was really beat up. I was down, and I was beside myself, because it's just like we couldn't get any work. Everything I was doing was falling apart. And I just felt like, man, I keep giving quotes and I keep giving quotes and I keep giving quotes and I keep making an effort. I keep showing up. I keep, put me in the game, coach. I stayed active, but nothing was working. And he told me, he said, basically he said, shit or get off the pot. Either put your big boy pants on, realize you're in a situation and figure it out, or just give up and go get a job. Just get up and go do what you're going to do. And at the time, man, I was so pissed off at him. I mean, if I'd have seen him in person, I'd want to wring his neck. But the reality of what he was saying is he was basically saying, in Brian Barber way, was, dude, stop playing a victim. Stop, get out of your own way, get out of your head and get to where you need to be, because you have more to give. He just has a messed up way of saying it, but he really did. He pushed me to a point where I've done a couple of things now that in the next couple coming weeks, or, I'm going to start releasing some products and so showing you guys some stuff that I've been working on that is really, really cool to me. I mean, I don't know if they're ever going to sell. I don't know if I'm ever going to make money on them or not. But the reality is they're made. I've got them. I spent a lot of time doing CAD work and getting parts cut and making these products and trying to refine the details and getting things done. But my whole point was is that I could have very easily just, gave up and walked away. But I didn't. I didn't give up. I listened to what my friend said. I dug in, I thought about it, and I did some stuff that I really like. I don't know if it's going to be the best stuff in the world, but I know for me, I'm really proud of them. I'm proud that I made them. I'm proud I designed them. I'm proud that I did the work. Now it's time to start making the products and putting them out there. I've got other friends that are going through situations. Hold on, I'm going to reset this real quick because I'm going to lean back. I've got other friends that are doing things and they're going through rough times and situations. And I know with a lot of people, it's real easy to get reclusive, to get back, pull away, get away from people, get to yourself. And I agree with that too, to a degree. Sometimes you have to walk away to clear your head. It doesn't mean that you're giving up on anything. It just means you're walking away from that situation right there at that point in time. Just like being a welder, every great welder that I know, that I look up to, that I aspired to be, even some that taught me a lot of stuff along the way, always told me, hey man, if that first inch of welding doesn't go right for you, put it down, walk away, clear your head, come back at it, and then you'll get it. It'll work. And that's a truth. It happens. Just like in life, when you get to a point where you've had enough, you and the wife are always fighting, you and your kids are arguing, things like that. Customers aren't treating you right, just different situations. Sometimes you got to walk away. Sometimes you got to walk away. You got to swallow your pride. You got to come at it from a different approach. I'm in a position right now where if the high school Kevin came out, I would just beat the brakes off this guy, or at least get my own butt kicked trying to beat the brakes off this guy. But after church tonight, I realized, you know what? I can't let this guy and the way that he is treating me dictate how I'm going to be as a human being or how I'm going to react to what he's doing. What's up, Marcia? God dang it, I keep doing that, trying to read these damn comments, excuse my French, these comments, and every time I do it, it generates and goes away. Cheese and crackers. Hold on. I'm trying to make this right. That is so wrong. How is that possible? I'm doing something wrong, people. I don't understand. I don't understand how this is going. There we go. There we go. John Lynch, Robert Davis, Pablo, and Alma Sanchez. I appreciate you guys watching. But anyway, so my whole point is that I have to turn around and not only endure what this guy has done to me, but I know what I really need to do is I need to pray for the guy. Pray that God finds his heart and gets this guy right. Because what he's doing and the way that he's doing me is really, really wrong. But that's not me. It has nothing to do with me. It's the human that he is. In life, we get caught up in all kinds of stuff. I know in the motorcycle world, it's so easy. And it happens all the time in the motorcycle world. And I see it all the time. It's so easy to cut people down, to call them out for doing crappy work and things of that nature. And in one hand, I kind of agree that if a shop is building a reputation of screwing people over, not only is it just going to be a matter of time before they go out of business, but we owe it to the industry to try to warn the customers, hey, look, if you take your bike to these people or this shop, this is what they've done. And here's what I have to say about that. Go to their page and write a review. It's on their page. They can't take them down. They can't delete it. The only way that they can keep you from writing a review on their page is if they block you before you ever write the review. Because once you write the review, even if they block you, the review stays there. I'm not a big proponent of bashing people, because I do honestly believe, I believe in what you give is what you get. Just like it says in the Bible, what you reap is what you sow. You know, what you sow is what you reap. Um, I know in the motorcycle industry, it would be very easy just to just blah, 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 blah all the time. But the reality of it is, man, is, you know what? There's not very many bike builders out there that I don't personally like. There's a couple of them that I think are full of themselves and they need a tune up. And when I say tune up, I don't mean fist fight. What I mean is they need someone to sit them down and explain to them, hey, look, you know, you are talented at what you do, but it's what you're doing when you're not doing the bike that makes you an idiot, that makes you less in people's eyes. But I still don't wish him anything ill. I don't wish him any type of ill will or anything like that. Um, just like all the builders that are in this all Texas biker build off, you know, every one of these guys is different. They all build different. I'm making them all build baggers, but every one of these builders builds something different, and they're really cool. And it's the variety that's coming into this that's I'm really excited about, because everybody's very privy to Powerhouse. Everybody's pretty privy to Cameron Johnson at Badass Bikes. You know, at Bloodline, you're privy to what they do. But there's a couple other builders out here that are in this build off that people really don't know what they're capable of, what their style is, or what they're going to do. And I think when you see these finished bikes, you're going to get to see there's a lot of talent in Texas. And I'm not talking bad about the ones that didn't get in on it. They have their reasons. But I can be a little bit snarky. I'm upset that they didn't get in it, but you know, they're too busy polishing sensors. You know, when I saw that post, you know, and I'm just going to say it, I love PJ Orlando to death. He, you know, he's not my best friend, and he damn sure is not my enemy. But I do love it when he posts things and he says stuff like real bike builders, or, you know, different levels, and he's polishing, you know, an oil sensor. I have to look at that two ways. That's really smart to take the time to polish that part, because let's face it, that's a detail that most all bike builders don't pay attention to. So I love it that he actually did it, and he's detail oriented enough to do those things. But in the other hand, he polished a sensor. I don't quite think that polishing a sensor is building a bike, but hats off to him for doing that. They are not in the build off. I wish they were, but like I said, again, I have nothing bad to say about them. I wish PJ and I were closer. I really do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think if me and him ever sat down and, you know, talked about building a bike or just throwing ideas back and forth at each other, it would be a hell of a bike. He knows a lot. He's really, really good. But there's a lot of stuff I think I could bring to the table with that. But he doesn't need me, and I can appreciate that. And I've got to get out here and build my own reputation and build my own stuff and let people see what's going on in that neighborhood. Now, what's up, Aaron Morrow, Sam Bass, Marcia Fitzpatrick? But back to what I was talking about before. So when these guys get in, and I'm pretty much specifically talking about men. Now, this can apply to women also, that we all get to a point sometimes in our life, whether it's our professional life or it's our personal life, where we've just had enough. We're done. We just can't take anymore. Our tank is empty. Our tank is drained. It's when that happens, take yourself a little break. And I don't mean, you know, like a 5-minute break. I mean, give yourself a couple of days, a week, whatever, back up and then come back at it. But whatever you do, don't give up. Don't walk away from it. I mean, I know a lot of guys that were told in the beginning of their careers, You need to stop building bikes. You don't know what you're doing. Da 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 da. Let's build something. Just need a buyer. We all need a buyer, you know. And I'm gonna tell you, like Brian Barber told me, build it and then sell it. So you got to invest in yourself. But Sam, I'll tell you what, man. Hey, let's build something. I'm down, man. Let's build. Um, I just know that sometimes when I get on here, it's usually a lot of 30 minutes of rambling on about stuff that nobody really wants to hear. So over the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've really tried to change up the format just a little bit and let people know, hey, look, it's all good and well to be one of those big tough guys and I'm going to do this. What's up, Pat Price? But at the end of the day, sometimes men need, I don't want to say the pat on the back because it's not the pat on the back. I guess what I'm saying is we need the affirmation that we're either going to be okay or that we are okay. We can get inside of our own heads to the point where we don't sleep. I know people that have gotten so far in their heads, they've gone to drugs and alcohol, and they've just spiraled out of control. Thank God the majority of them have gotten beyond all that and they're doing good. But I mean, there's so many topics I can talk about right now. Like I've got friends that are being sued. I've got friends that are going out of business. I've got friends that have lost loved ones. I've got friends that are dealing with unruly kids. I've got friends that are going through so much. And you can't always talk about the individual situation that someone's going through. Like, I would love to discuss this whole thing about being sued. I would love to really get down to the nitty gritty, the meat and potatoes of all of it. And just FYI for all of you that don't know, I don't want to, we've only got about 8 or 10 minutes left. I don't want to go down it, but I was just sued last year. Well, actually, it was in 2023. But, when you get sued by somebody, it's not always about you being the bad guy or you being a bad businessman or you doing a crappy job. Dude, when we got sued, we did everything right. The only thing we didn't do right was we didn't put every single thing in writing. We didn't take picture perfect pictures of every blemish on this guy's bike. And the bad thing is this guy is known for going to shops, getting work, and then turning around and suing them. Now, he sued us and he won, but what he won is a pair of tweeters. That's what he won. And he was trying to sue us for, I'd have to get the paperwork, but it was either, I want to say it was, I don't know, $80,000, some stupid, ridiculous number. And at the end of the day, he got a pair of tweeters. That's what he got. And you know what, Sam? That's exactly right. We learned a very valuable lesson. And the truth of the matter is, I never have to worry about this guy again. I just don't have to worry about him because he's off in La La Land, living his life, doing his best thing. And that's good for him. That's good for him. But I just want people to know, Eric Contreras told me, he goes, man, if you haven't been sued, you ain't doing it right. You're not, you haven't reached it yet. And I was like, well, holy shit, Eric, we've only been in business 1 year. Your year, I think at the time it was a year. I said, and we're already being sued. And he laughed. He's like, that's nothing. He goes, dude, I wouldn't even be concerned with it. And he was right. When it was all said and done with, it was nothing. It was a pair of tweeters. And it is what it is, and karma catches up with people. And I know for a fact karma's caught up with him, and it had nothing to do with me. And that's the crap part about life, is that you can be doing the best you can do, being as honest as you can be, saving your money, and something is still going to happen. What's up, C? So here's how I look at it. If it never rained, you would never appreciate the sunshine. And if it never sunshined, or if it never rained, you would never appreciate the rain. I mean, you got to have the good to appreciate the bad when you're going through it, and you got to have the bad to appreciate the good when you've got it. So if you're going through something right now and you need someone to scream and yell at, or you just need someone to talk to, man, my information is all over the internet. Give me a call, shoot me a message. If I don't answer your messages, man, leave a post on my wall, because sometimes messages go to the message requests, and I never see them. I mean, I sent a guy a reply message. He sent me a message, I want to say it was in 2016. And I replied to him literally like a month ago. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I never saw your message. It landed in the message request box. And he was like, oh man, no, it's no big deal, man. And I forget what he was requesting, but he had already fulfilled the need. There was no need for it, but he appreciated the fact that I took the time and I did reply to him, even though it was like, 9 years ago. And if you need to get a hold of me, just leave me a message on a post on my Facebook page. Get a hold of me. I'm here. Just like Sam just said, trust the process. The process is exactly that. If it works perfectly every single time, get ready. It's not going to. It's almost impossible to be perfect every single time. What's up, Ruben? Thanks for watching. What's up, Earl? Appreciate you guys watching, man. See, I got the comments. Now I know you're watching. Appreciate that. But back to what I was saying is that, when, going to church tonight and hearing what the pastor had to say, he says, don't come down, which means don't come off the hill that you're on. Things are going to get rough. Things are going to suck. You're going to go through bad times, but you go through the bad times so you can truly appreciate the good times. As a business owner, you learn every day. You either learn your trade better, you learn how to do your trade, you learn how to run your business. I mean, there's so much to learn every single day. I'm really sure you're never going to ever hear me say, I know everything about this. I know everything about that. I'm a professional welder. You don't hardly ever see me posting videos of me laying the dimes, making the videos for clicks, showing you what I welded. If you go over to, what is it, Orion Metalworks, and go to that page, I would highly suggest y'all go over to that page and start following it, because there's some cool metalworking stuff on there. You're going to be seeing some cool metalworking stuff on there. What's up, Dwayne? Thanks for watching. But let's go and take the last couple of minutes and discuss this All Texas Bagger build off. I told you guys, everybody that was in it last week or the week before, I think I know in the message room, we've had 3 people withdraw themselves from the message room. And I know we have lost one of the builders. I can't get a hold of them. They removed themselves from the message board. So I'm just going to assume that they're not going to be in it. But it's still standing. We still have builders. We still have Powerhouse. We still have Legacy. We still have Bloodline. We still have Timothy Skates. We still have Val. Oh, I wish I knew his last name. We still have, the Upgrade Garage. We still have Wayne Smith. We still have good builders in this thing. We are still currently looking for donations. We're still looking for sponsors. We still need to try to get some money behind all of this. I'm hoping and I'm praying that once I get the call back or the email back from Texas Law Tigers, that they're going to want to jump on board and get behind this. I've got some meetings with a couple of the Harley dealerships around town next week and the week after. Hopefully we can get these guys on board, get behind it. So my point is if anybody knows anybody that really wants to get behind this all Texas bagger build off, man, send them my way. We need it. If you personally want to donate money, man, it can be $5. We don't care. Donate whatever you want. There's a GoFundMe link on my personal page, the Grind page, and I think Uncle Bruno has shared it. Which, by the way, where is Uncle Bruno? I don't see him. He must be busy. But I also can't see who's on YouTube watching this. Let me see. Yeah, Patrick Price is on YouTube. Yeah, Uncle Bruno might be busy tonight. He may have had some stuff come up. But anyway, so I'm going to say this one more time for everybody that's tuning in before I go. You're going to go through stuff. You're going to have bad days. Hell, sometimes you might have bad weeks or bad months, or some cases bad years. But remember this, you're living, you're alive. God woke you up. God's going to wake you up. Like Sam Bass commented, you got to trust the process. Don't give up. If you've got a brand new company, don't give up. If you're having a hard time getting business or getting work, don't give up. If you're having marital problems, don't give up. You know, what you need to be doing is giving it to God. That's what I think. What's up, Damien? What's up, Katie Nicole? Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. But again, remember this. I'd love to hear about some secret tricks in building. Sam, get a pen. I'm gonna do this live right now. Get a pen. Get an ink pen and let me know when you got an ink pen. Just leave a comment saying, I got a pen. What's up, Damian Potts? Man, it's kind of cool having you watch, dude. I follow you all the time on Facebook, my buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you. If you need to talk, if you need to discuss things, if things aren't going right, you just need someone to talk to, all you have to do is leave me a message either on the Grind Facebook page, my personal page, or leave a comment. Hey, man, I need to talk to you. And I will get back to you, but you got to leave a comment and tag me in it so I can get a hold of you. There's information everywhere. AmericanDragSeats.com, The Grind, BikerBuildoff.com. You've got so many channels and so many areas you can reach out to me. Just reach out and get a hold of me, and I'll promise you I'll be there. I do get busy, but I do know this. I know sometimes when you're down and you're out, all you need is somebody to give you five minutes. Are you ready, Sam? Here it goes. 8, 3, 2, 8, 7, 2, 8, 8, 0. Okay. For everybody watching, you understand that's my cell phone. A lot of you guys out there, y'all already have that number, but I'm just putting it out there. If you really need to talk, shoot me a text. That's the best thing to do. Shoot me a text. When you shoot me a text, be sure to put your name in the text so I know at least who the text is from. I'm going to try to be here and do as much as I can. My whole point behind this is that sometimes we just need to be kind to each other. And sometimes we need to understand it. It takes a lot. You got to swallow your pride sometimes when you really are hurting or you're going through something. It takes a lot for a man to actually say, you know what? I need a little bit of help. I need to talk to somebody. Reach out to me. Plus, next week, I'm hoping to have some actual motorcycle related. Oh, you put it in the comments. Don't do that. But anyway, we're going to get back to motorcycle stuff next week. We do have some cool stuff coming up. I am trying desperately to get these builders to get on here and do their interviews and really discuss what's going on with this biker build off. Because I'm telling you what, this biker build off is going to be awesome. If you're not privy to what I'm talking about, the Grind Biker Build Off is doing an all Texas biker bagger build off in Galveston 2025, which is in the beginning of November. Even if you're not into motorcycles, you want to see some of the coolest motorcycles being built, come on down to Galveston. We'll be down there. We'll have a big booth set up, and that's where all the judging is going to happen. Follow the page, share the page, keep up with everything. You can find us on YouTube, The Grind Biker Build Off on YouTube. You can see the original documentary we did in 2021. We got a lot of live content that goes on over there. You can find us on Facebook at The Grind Biker Build Off on Facebook, The Grind Biker Build Off on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok, which is American Drag Seats. You can find me on Facebook. So there's all kinds of places you can find me at. I can't hide. I'm in the public eye, and that's just the way it is. What's up, Jimmy Holstein? You're a little late, buddy. But unfortunately, the show is just about over, man. And the reason I've cut them down from an hour to the 30, 40-minute mark is because sometimes I get in here and there's really nothing left else news-wise to discuss. I will say this. We have someone coming on the show probably in March, I would guess, that's going to give us a lot of the political information. Sure you can. Just text it to me. That's going to get us into the, what's up, Mr. Derek, the upgrade Bolden's in the house. What's happening, buddy? But we're going to be jumping off into other stuff, not just audio and custom bike building. We're actually going to dive into some of the political stuff that's going on with motorcycles that a lot of people may not be privy to. I'm going to bring back that little tiny segment that I did for about a month and a half, where I'm going to give you very unknown tidbits of information about the motorcycle industry and things of that nature. Just, this little trivia things that I think are cool. I will be bringing some of that stuff back. But anyway, do me a favor. It takes 2 seconds. Push the share button. Share the videos. Subscribe to the YouTube channels. Follow the pages and spread the word, man. This is going to be good stuff. But anyway, you guys go have a blessed Thursday night, and we will see you all right here next.